Morning, folks. So what a beautiful day it is today. But I had some bad news yesterday. A friend of mine, Jack Whitman, he was one of the most famous wolf trappers around, one of the best wolf trappers around, passed away. He's been sick for some time, and I kept telling myself, you need to get out there and see him, and it's been so doggone busy, I haven't done it, and knowing the guy is not feeling well, you don't want to just drop in, you want to call ahead first, and it just didn't happen, and now I'm kicking myself because I'm too late. But he was a good guy. I met Jack, I don't know how many years ago now. I took the first wolf trapper training class that they had here in Salmon. Fish and Game requires that for Idaho. And at the time, I was a little bit irritated about it because I've been trapping since I was 10 years old, and a wolf is basically just a big coyote, and didn't figure that there was any real good reason to have to take a class on how to do it. Well, I'm sure glad I did. That turned out to be a good thing. That class was very informative and fun, mostly because of Jack. And he was a good teacher. He had some great stories. He mentioned and talked about some things that I'd never really thought of before. And it was a very enjoyable class. And best of all, I got to meet Jack, and we got to be friends afterwards. And I didn't see him near as often as I'd like. He lives out, it's probably, from here, it's probably 30 miles, so I didn't get to see him as much as I would have liked to have. But great guy, him and his wife both, and gonna miss him. But he trapped all over the world. Mostly it was for government study. They would catch wolves and different animals and tag them and turn them loose again, and put radio collars on, that kind of thing. He trapped tigers in Siberia. He trapped snow leopards. He trapped wolves in Mongolia. I think the tigers and the snow leopards were both in, Siberia and Russia. He trapped all over the world, and he was good at it. And like I said, the guy had so many neat stories, and I think he was part wolf. He just thought like him, and he was good at it. And gonna miss that guy. A couple of years ago, they invited us over for a summer solstice barbecue, and that was fun. She recited one of Robert Service's poems. I don't remember which one it was. Spell the Yukon, I think. And he's always been he is my most favorite poet. But I found out that Jack wrote a lot of them too, and I got his book, and they're pretty similar. They're good poems. Maybe I'll have to dig that out, and when I can find it again with all this moving, and read a couple of Jack's poems. But that barbecue was a lot of fun, and I'm very honored that he invited me, and even more honored that when he wasn't doing well, he called me on the phone and he gave me some of his wolf traps. Those are extremely special to me. He wanted them used, so I will use them, but I think there's going to be one or two held back just because I don't want to risk losing them. Anyway, sad day. Very sad day. I wish I'd have got over there more. I meant to, I wanted to, but between work and moving and just life getting in the way, just never seemed to be time. And like I said, you really want to call ahead, not just drop by. I hate people dropping by because you're busy doing something, and he probably wasn't busy doing anything. He really couldn't, but he didn't feel well. He had a disease that was pretty crippling, and he couldn't visit for very long anyway, but I should have tried a little harder, but like I said, there's just so much going on, so many things that you think there's going to be time later, and there isn't time later sometimes. And if you know anybody like that, do yourself a favor and do them a favor and make an extra effort to go and see them. It's important, and here I am. I'm too late doing that. Anyway, all I got's coffee, but here's to you, Jack. See you again someday. Bye, my friend.